Hey, I'm your host, Brandy Thomas. Welcome back to an episode of Model Mania. Of course, today's episode is a very, very special episode because we are live right here during Model Bootcamp, the very first here at Soulful Illusion Studios. I'm with our makeup artist for the day, Miss Shu'rya.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Hi.
How are you?
I am doing good. How are you?
Good. Okay, so tell me a little bit about this morning. What did you go over with the models? What did you show them? What tips and tricks did you give them?
Okay, so first I started with skincare because that is really important. We all have to start with skincare. We wash our face every day. We should be washing our face every day. I went over what type of moisturizers to use. I like to use personally a foaming cleanser because I like to feel clean. I like to feel it as it's going. But
is it different than just a regular? It just like
it just foams.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So after that, I use my moisturizer. I use shea butter to get rid of dark marks, but I also use vitamin E oil too on my face.
Oh, so my son had an injury on his fingers, and he, of course, is missing some fingers down to the nubs, and he has these. They call them DigiCaps, but they have vitamin E oil in them, and his fingers are so smooth.
Yeah.
And so when we found that out, I started buying vitamin E oil and using it all the time. Yeah. I love it.
Vitamin E oil saves lives.
Yes.
Also, like a lot of people, we get makeup up here and it breaks your hair off. Like, it can dry your hair out.
Oh,
so
I did not know
to prevent that, I just put, like, when I'm removing my makeup, I do put tea tree oil on the edges of my hair to make sure it stays moisturized.
If you've never had a tea tree oil treatment on your hair, it's the most amazing feeling. I feel like my scalp is like tingling and it's just I don't know, you can almost like smell the minty fresh.
Yeah, you can just smell it and you can feel it. It's really good on your scalp. It stimulates growth and all of that. So I told them about that as well. They were like, really? And I'm like, yeah, your makeup can really do that to your hair.
That's so crazy. I did not know. Okay, so you also talked about, I always say that a model that can do their makeup is like a triple threat type thing. So you talked to them about a couple of tips and tricks. Tell me a little bit about what you talked to them about.
One of my tips and tricks is I mix my concealer with my foundation to get it as even as possible and to make it look like my skin is porcelain.
Oh, okay. I can see.
So I mix my concealer first, and like with that, you don't have to worry about putting on too much foundation and then putting the concealer on top of that foundation. You can just go ahead and proceed. So
now I see that you have this amazing cat eye here. Yeah. I'm horrible, so much to the point where I really don't even wear eyeliner because I am awful at putting it on, and I feel like I get too much on. So what is your recommendation for like eye shapes and how to do maybe some eyeliner for your eye shape?
So my eye shape, I don't really have hooded eyes, but for people with hooded eyes, I tell them to start from the lower waterline and then go up and then connect it to the top waterline. Okay. It'll give you a perfect triangle every single time. Also, if you draw the 3 dots from the point, your top waterline and your bottom waterline, and you connect them, you will always get a perfect triangle every single time.
Have you seen those the stencils? Have you ever used those, or do you recommend using those?
I've never used a stencil. I don't really like them. It kind of looks too mechanical. It's not as fluid. But if you want something more triangular and something more, also, I feel like the wing is too short. So if you want a shorter wing, I would go for that. But
well, your makeup looks beautiful. I love the purple. I'm super digging the purple and the gold. And of course, we're going to show some of the girls. They have done their own makeup with your assistance and your help. So we're going to talk a little bit about what they did on their makeup themselves. Tell us before we go, Shu'rya, where can people find you and maybe see some of your work, or even reach out to you to hire you for makeup?
Well, on Facebook, my name is Shu'rya Butler, Shu'rya Butler. But on Instagram, my tag is lonely._Luna, and it's like that for everything else, Snapchat, everything else. So if you want to get a hold of me, follow me on Instagram at lonely._Luna or Facebook at Shu'rya Butler.
Very good. I definitely highly recommend Shu'rya. Shu'rya does a lot of our makeup jobs in-house, and we are incredibly happy with her. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm so excited to have you the rest of the day. Stay tuned right here. Make sure you tune into our other shows, of course, on Artists United Network, and check out some of our sponsors. We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to Model Mania. I'm your host, Brandy Thomas, and of course we're coming to you right here inside the Artists United studio. We're right here at Soulful Illusion Studios, and I am with our stylist, our fashion designer at Model Bootcamp, Miss Keisha Haynes. How are you?
I am fine.
Good. Okay, so you've done a couple of consults already with the girls.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know, and we're going to make sure that we tag all of her information in this post and in this video as well. Miss Keisha is the owner of Fearless Fashion. You guys have probably seen me sport and talk about some of my pieces from her shop. She sees me quite a bit. So tell me a little bit about your history in fashion. How did you get started?
Years ago, I actually started inspired by my husband, who's also I would say a fashionista.
Yes, he definitely is. Yes.
And so just going shopping, and he would pick out random items that I normally would not pick out on my own.
Interesting. Okay.
And so because of that inspiration to try new things and having a background as a hairstylist, because that's what my first endeavor was, a hairstylist. So I'm kind of a little curious about how I could intertwine the two.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I went to Bond University, and I studied the fashion merchandising, and I fell in love with it. And so I'm here today. I have a store where I just pick unique items that I think that will work for ladies, men, and we recently just launched my daughter's line as well. And so just love fashion, love the style, love looks, love putting them together. And yeah.
She walked in and I said, if you can't tell by the way she's dressed, this is our stylist for the day. I love the outfit. And of course, what you're wearing is in your store. Yes. So I have to get out there. She's got some new pieces in her store, and I've seen the pictures, but I'm dying to come and snatch a few for myself. Okay, so when we did the fashion consults today, basically what I asked the girls to do, they had had certain outfits that they had to bring for the day, and they went in the room with Miss Keisha, and they pulled those outfits out, and she just kind of went through, critique what is good and what pairs with what. Tell me a little bit about maybe the process of that. What are some things, skin tones that look good with certain colors, and how do you decide those types of things? Oh, sorry.
Well, there's a series of things when it comes to helping select. And so my first would be helping the model to understand the body type.
Okay.
And so that way, when you understand your body type, it'll help you really understand the pieces that work best for you. Also, I don't think it's a right and wrong color for a skin tone. It's how you style it.
Okay.
And so you add, the certain pieces to either, to complement the look. So it's all about the complementing. And so as me and the makeup artist, we were just saying, like, you can, use a certain color. You just have to make sure you add the certain colors that complement or balance and, and tone things out to make it work.
Almost like schemes of different color schemes that you go for more so. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep, and so that's pretty much what we worked on in the back, just complementing the colors and also the understanding the body type to complement the outfit, and then also helping the models to step outside their comfort zone and understanding how you can, change from a casual look to a more conservative look, and sporty look, all within one piece. Adding and taking away the different items in your clothing. And,
very good. I love that you said step outside of your comfort zone. That is one thing I think I preach to models a lot. I am, as far as my photo shoots go, I like to be creative. I want your pieces to not be something I feel like maybe that you would just randomly wear in a given day. I like them to be different and unique and poppy and just very stylish, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. So I love that you said step outside your comfort zone. Okay, so before we hop off, tell people where they can find you. First of all, before we do that, do you do personal styling sessions as well?
I do.
Okay, so that's something that they can contact you and offer. Yes. Okay, very good.
Yes, so I do offer personal styling sessions, and I do recommend those, not just even for models, but even if you're looking for, a change. Sometimes you get tired of wearing the same things or staying safe. I always tell them that it's safe is the best way, but it's always good to add, to complement the look to make it more stylish, like you said.
Right.
And so we do offer those personal styling sessions. I can be found, I have a brick and mortar located at 8233 Airport Road, which is in North County. Monday through Wednesday is appointment only. I kind of reserve those for those personal styling sessions. And then I'm open to the public Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from the hours of 12 to 6. You can also find me on Facebook at Are You Fearless? And then we're on Instagram at Fearless His and Hers.
Very good. And, of course, we'll make sure that we tag those right here in the video so you guys can go. I highly, highly recommend you check out the shop. If you can't get there, you also ship items as well,
I do ship,
right?
yes. And
I know you're working on
the construction.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know we're working on the
weeks,
website. Yeah.
Yes, in about 2 weeks it should be available.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I am incredibly excited to see what the models take from you and how they, move forward with their fashion. Of course, make sure that you guys check out our sponsors right here on Artists United Network, and we will be right back.